Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Whitaker Bank Ballpark. William Warfield here with you as we get ready for the Lexington Leyendas taking on the Lexington Legends here today. Beautiful day to play some baseball. It's not very hot outside, but the cloud covered up above, kind of cooling things off for us here today. So we're looking for a great baseball game here tonight. I'll tell you what, though, I'm pretty excited because a guy that I got to cover in high school a little bit, Deron Elmore, making his Leyendas debut tonight. We're excited for that. Last time I called a game for him, it was a no-hitter that he pitched down in Danville, Kentucky against his arch rival Boyle County. So, again, I'm truly excited to be able to do this game here tonight. With Deron Elmore making his Leyendas debut here this evening. Well, let's get right into it. When we talk about the Legends defensive stance out there, Tim Brown, who was drafted by the Phillies back in 2010, will be taking the mound. And we're excited for that, to be able to see him pitch today. Cornette will be behind the plate. Bocino, the first baseman, and, of course, Steve Deaton, the Paul Lawrence Dunbar head coach, playing a little baseball here for the Lexington Legends. Devin Hairston from Tage Creek playing shortstop for him today. And then you got Claycamp over there on third base. Claycamp has done some really good things so far here in this league that we're playing in, the Battle of the Bourbon Trail. Big game a couple games ago, if you remember, just showing up in the defensive glove over there at third base, and then good with his bat as well. So we're looking forward to seeing him play again today. I'm talking about Sam Claycamp. He's out of Columbus High School out in Indiana. He also attended Franklin College, so he's one of those guys that can play the game of baseball for sure. Whitaker out in left field. You mentioned, being good with the bat. He hit a home run the other day. Ben Revere out in center field, and Swazi out in right field for the Legends here today. So, again, going around the bases, you got Tim Brown pitching, Cornette behind the plate, Bocino over on first base, Deaton as your second baseman, Hairston, he's going to be the shortstop, Claycamp over at third, and then Whitaker, Revere, and Swazi round the outfield from left to right. Whitaker in left field, Revere in center field, and Swazi over there in right field. Well, for the Leyendas, the batting order looks like this. Becker will lead things off. Deron Elmore, who I mentioned, who played for the Danville Admirals, he'll be batting second. And you talk about speed, if he's anything like he was in high school that we remember, I'll tell you what, the kid could definitely steal some bases out there for the Leyendas. Not only is he a great fielder, but can play many roles out on the field. So, again, truly excited. Cottom will bat third. Saint will be the cleanup hitter today. Pasquale will be playing first base, and he's going to be batting fifth. King batting sixth. Million is batting seventh. Bobby Crisp, he'll be batting eighth, and Ludi rounds the lineup out. He'll be batting ninth. So, again, we're going to have the Leyendas and the Legends. It'll be coming up here shortly. You're watching the game live here on the Legends Broadcast Network and powered by Prep Spin.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Welcome back to the ballpark. William Warfield here with you, getting ready for the first pitch here shortly. The Legends are about to be introduced here. Jack Haynes on the public address, about to introduce the home team Legends. Well, both of them are home teams, honestly, but the home team today on the scoreboard, the Lexington Legends, about to be introduced here once again by Jack Haynes, the former Lexington Catholic graduate. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm looking here on the Legends Facebook page, and it looks like Tegan's watching today, Tyler's watching today, Lorraine watching today. Lorraine says go Leyendas. Lorraine Spiegel also, I mentioned, watching today. Larry Hager says go Legends. And a lot of folks tuning in to the Facebook page. So we will have baseball here shortly. Great day to play baseball if you're here in Lexington. And the lights will be coming on shortly. It is 25-cent hot dog day, so if you can still make it out to the ballpark, please, by all means, do so. Come on out to the ballpark and check everything out here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Speaking of Whitaker Bank, we want to thank them for being a sponsor on the network, Whitaker Bank, for all that they do for us here on Prep Spin and for the Lexington Legends. We'll tune in again to the public address here, and we'll have the national anthem being played here live in Lexington.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Tyler Hummel.
All right, great job by the young man playing the national anthem there live. Justin says, go Michael Million. Michael Million, we had mentioned he is playing for the Leyendas today. And Michael Million Looking up and down his tail of the tape here. So Million is a new addition. He'll be wearing number 23 for the Leyendas. And that's really all we know about him so far, other than he is a new addition wearing number 23. So we'll find out more information about Michael Million. He's making his Leyendas debut here today, along with Deron Elmore. Both of them making their debuts here today for the Leyendas. Well, baseball here the last couple days has been making its way all over the country. We've had several of the big league prospects tune in, and their kind comments. Matter of fact, I understand that Roy Rowland, after his big pitching performance the other day, has had some people interested in his services. So we'll see what happens as we continue to play baseball.
Man, it's 77 baseball degrees out here at Winter Bay Ballpark.
All right, just a heads up, the radar gun that you'll see out periodically in right center field is about 3 miles an hour off. So if it says 83, for example, it's really 86. So there you go. So here we go. The first batter, Becker, as Tim Brown misses right off the plate. 1 ball, no strike to count. Becker will dig back in. Brown working quickly, and Becker lifts it out to right field, and it'll take a one hop out there in front of Swazi. So a runner on first as Becker with a base hit to lead things off here for the Leyendas. That'll bring up Deron Elmore to the plate.
Now back for the Leyendas. The center fielder, number 3, Deron Elmore.
Elmore stands in there from the right side. Brown about to offer here, and that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Jeff Crisp watching today. Allison Brown watching today. She says, "Go Legends." Allison, are you from West Jessamine by chance? I know Allison Brown from West Jessamine. As Elmore fouls that one into the crowd. Decent little crowd here today at Whitaker Bank Ballpark as people are starting to get the word that professional baseball being played once again. 0-2 the count here to Elmore. Runner going. There's a strikeout and not a throw him out as Deaton tried to sky high to get to the throw from Cornett, but he did get his glove on it, but it still was a little high. So Becker with a stolen base. Elmore strikes out, and Cottom will step up to the plate. So a runner on second, 1 out, and Cole Cottom digging in, wearing that number 4 jersey for the Leyendas. First pitch swinging, fouls it out of play down the first base line, and hopefully that did not hit my truck because that's about the area that I have parked in. Brown checking the runner out at second. He'll deliver to the plate. That pitch misses. 1-1 the count here to Cottom. Cole Cottom. And Cole, 6'3", 230 from Memphis, Tennessee. Played for Knoxville Catholic and also the University of Kentucky. This one lifted out to center field. Revere with a nice beat on it. Able to track it down. Runner will stay at second. So a fly out to center field, and that'll bring up Saint to the plate. Joe and Bobby Christ attended a Legends camp when they were around 9 or 10 years old, and that's back when they lived in Sand Gap, Kentucky, we're being told by Jeff Crisp. Daniel Lane says, "Love the Legends from South Point, Ohio." Thanks for tuning in, Daniel. Saint digging in. Pitch from Brown in there for a strike right at the letters. Saint looking up and down at his tail of the tape. Orveo Saint had a big base hit his last at game. It was his last at bat with his big base hit, but he's from Freeport, Bahamas, the Freeport, Bahamas, and he attended Bishop Michael Eldon High School down there in the Bahamas, and then he was picked up in 2017 by the Milwaukee Brewers. He's got a count right now of 1 ball, 2 strikes on him. Runner on second, that's Becker out there for the Leyendas. We're in the top of the first inning of play. William Warfield here with you at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. That pitch missing off the plate, 2-2. The count's even. Mary Jo Collins King says, let's go Leyendas. Absolutely. Ball gets past Cornett, and taking third will be Becker. So Becker, who led things off with a base hit, stole second base, and then he ended up advancing to third on a pitch that got past the catcher, Cornett. We got folks watching in Missouri today as Orvero fouls this one off out of play again. But folks watching in Missouri, Kathleen Oldham, as a matter of fact, is watching from Missouri. There's a chopper down the third base line, and Claycamp has it. He'll fire over to first, and it's going to be a bang-bang play, and a run does cross the plate for the Leyendas. So the Leyendas on top 1-0, and safe at first is Orvero Saint. And that throw just kind of brought the first baseman, Bocino, off the bag. He tried to apply the tag, but as he was applying the tag, the ball dropped out of the mitt. Pasquale digging in. Pasquale, you may remember him from a couple games ago, wearing that number 34 jersey. Jorge from Athens, Georgia. He went to Cedar Shoals High School down in Georgia, and still looking for a permanent professional baseball home. Jorge digging back in as Tim Brown delivers the 0-1, and he's able to hit the outside corner for a strike. The count now 0-2. This ball fouled straight back. Keep your comments coming in to the Facebook Live, as we will be monitoring those throughout the ball game today. The pitch. Cornett will fire to second. Deaton applies the tag, but the runner, Saint, he was able to elude the tag there, sliding to the back part of the bag. And so he's out there on second base. Runner on second, 2 down. We're in the top of the first inning of play. That pitch from Brown missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Pascal still at the plate for the Leyendas. Tim Brown. Jeff Crisp says that he has a delivery that reminds him kind of Rick Sutcliffe from back in the day. I remember Rick Sutcliffe. Of course, I remember him when he was with the Cubs. As Pascal digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a foul ball just in front of the plate. It came off of the leg of Pascal. John Sims watching today. 15 hot dogs down, he says. It is a beautiful night for Legends baseball, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. Pascal back in. The pitch from Brown. That one's in there for a strike three looking. Brown able to strike out Pascal. His second strikeout as he struck out Elmore as well. And that'll bring up the Legends as we go to the bottom of the first inning of play here in Lexington. You're watching the game live here on the PrepSpin.com network and the Lexington Legends network. We'll be back here in just a few moments, folks. Bottom of the first we go as the Legends will bat like this. You got Revere, Hairston, and Winokur due up for the Legends. The defensive lineup for the Leyendas looks like this. Zach Westcott on the mound for the Leyendas. Zach played for the Milwaukee Milkmen. I believe that's a minor league team. We'll have to double check on that, but that's who he's got listed as his professional experience. Caught him behind the plate. You got Pascal at first base. Becker, the second baseman. Saint is going to be the shortstop. Million over at third, and we hear that he's got $1 million glove, by the way. Ludi out in left field. Duran Elmore in center field, and King out in right field. Well, here's Ben Revere stepping up to the plate for the first time tonight, and Revere, if you look at his numbers in the games that he's played, outstanding on base percentage. It has to be 90% because I believe, to my knowledge, there's only 2 times out of all the at-bats that he's had that he has not reached base. Amazing. This pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Zach Westcott, the Milwaukee Milkmen, is who he used to play for. I get some chuckles here in the press box. He's pitching to Ben Revere, the former Minnesota Twins outfielder / Philadelphia Phillies outfielder / Nationals outfielder / Angels outfielder. He's been around, and he's looking at a 2-2 count right now from Westcott, who's working quickly out on the rubber. Revere ready to roll. Zach delivers, and he strikes out Revere, and Revere looks back at Zach and with much respect. I don't know, maybe I jinxed Ben as he stepped up to the plate talking about his on-base percentage, but my goodness, that's a rarity, a strikeout on Revere. You know, he led the majors in hits one year, I believe back in, what was it, 20, well, let's look it up. We'll find out. Hairston stepping up to the plate. If you know and you're watching on Facebook, let me know. Hairston looking at the quick-moving Zach Westcott. He's not wasting any time out there. 1-1 count here to Hairston. Hairston has got a couple home runs on the season so far here in the Battle of the Bourbon Trail. He hit 2 monster bomb shots up there in Florence. He's had some deep shots here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, although they have not left the ballpark. There's a chopper straight up the middle. Nice play there by Saint. Comes across the diamond and throws the first to Pascal for the out. Nice play there by Orvero Saint. Showing his range. Whitaker will step up to the plate. South Jersey in the house, we're being told. Allison says, not the Allison that I know. She's from St. Louis, she says. Well, thank you again for tuning in, Allison. Whitaker digging in from the left side. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Again, Zach Westcott is hurling out there on the mound right now. Quickly, working quickly. That pitch right down Main Street for a strike. Swazi would be next. There is 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning of play. The Lexington Legends at the plate. Leyendas up 1-0 here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. I want to thank the Legends and Andy Shea for giving me the opportunity to do the play-by-play here today. As that one fouled down the line. Next week, I'm being told we'll have more camera operators, so we'll have more angles for you guys. As having a hard time trying to find quality camera guys that can work right now. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Or excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And then a strike 3 swinging as the Legends go down in order. It was a strikeout, a ground out, and a strikeout. The Leyendas coming up to the plate. They're going to send up King, Million, and Bobby Crisp to the plate when we return.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Back here at the ballpark, William Warfield here with you, high above Whitaker Bank Ballpark, as King stepping up to the plate for the Leyendas. The Leyendas up 1-0. Becker was able to get a base hit and end up scoring the only run of the ball game so far. And King, looking at the first couple offerings, 1-1 to count, and the 1-1 pitch misses down low. 2 balls and a strike now the count. Again, want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Big swing and could not catch up with it was King. King, looking up the tape on him, Nick King, 6'4", 205. He's from Erlanger, Kentucky. Played for Dixie Heights High School, a great baseball program up there at Dixie in northern Kentucky. Little meeting out here on the mound real quick as we got 2-2 the count here to Nick King. Anita Davey says, hi, Tammy Claycamp. And she says, let's see, go Leyendas, Chris King. Attaboy Westcott says, Wendy Westcott. King. Back in there. Tim Brown on the mound for the Legends. This ball hit in between first and second for a base hit. So King is on with a base hit, and that'll bring up Mike Million to the plate. Mike Million stepping up there with the 23 jersey on. They call him Mike Munster Million because he crushes the ball. Top of the second, we are runner on first for the Leyendas. One ball, no strikes here at Million. This pitch in there on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. Throw over to first base, and back in time is King. King getting a nice lead. Million at the plate. Tim Brown on the mound, and the pitch to the plate in there for a strike. William Warfield filling in for the voice of the Legends this season, the new voice of the Legends. That is going to be Murph. There's a dribbler down to third. They went for the double play. Nice backup by the catcher there, but it does get over into the stands and bounce back into play. But we're going to have a runner on second. The force out was on second as well, so get you set up here. So runner in scoring position, and Bobby Crisp will step up to the plate. Claycamp had the ball hit sharply to him. He went over to second base, and as they were trying to turn the double play, the throw kind of got away from the second baseman and ended up going over into the, took a one-hopper into the crowd area there and ricocheted back into the ballpark. So 1-1 the count. Rita McCullough Unitas watching. Brevier, she says, was the 2014. He led the National League in hits with 184 hits. Thank you, Rita Unitas. Bobby Crisp at the plate, runner on second, one down. We're in the top of the second inning of play, Whitaker Bank Ballpark here in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. The pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count here to Crisp. Ludi waiting on deck. Bobby Crisp, 5'9", 190 from Manning, South Carolina. He played for Shelby County High School and also USC Lancaster. Full count. Browns offering fouled back. It's Crisp battling here at the plate. Tim Brown wearing that number 21 jersey for the Lexington Legends. Brown, Philadelphia Phillies back in 2010. That one fouled out of play. Socially distant crowd here at the ballpark. As a matter of fact, when fans came into the front gate up there, everybody had their temperature taken. Everybody has to wear a mask. It's mandatory that everybody wears a mask here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark when they're up moving around. A walk going to be drawed there by Bobby Crispo. Good eye at the plate after battling one-on-one with Tim Brown. Well, here's Looney going to step up to the plate with runners on first and on second. Colin Ludy, 5'9", 185, and you might remember him from Northern Kentucky University. He hails out of Wisconsin Lutheran High School up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. First pitch, a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Tegan says, "Go, Mike." Here's the 1-0. That one in there right at the knees for a strike. One ball, 1 strike to count. 1-0 Leyendas leading the Lexington Legends. Big cut, but could not catch up to it. Matter of fact, you got a little piece of it, according to the home plate umpire, if I can get that out right. Got a little piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ludy back in. Brown checking the runner at second, delivers to the plate. This one fouled out of play. Clouds are starting to disappear high above us here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, and getting a little bit more sunshine out there here as the afternoon goes by. The pitch from Brown. This one, again, fouled out of play. Somebody out there thinks that it might hit their Volvo, parked really close to the stands over on the first base line. The pitch, big swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Brown in the ball game. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game, and we're back to the top of the lineup with Becker stepping back up to the plate. Becker scored the only run of the ball game so far for the Leyendas. He got a base hit and was able to score. He stole second and got third on a pass ball. And was able to score. That pitch in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count here to Becker. Elmore waiting on deck should Becker get on. The pitch. This one lifted down the third base line, but well foul. It had the distance for a home run, but well foul. You're watching a game today on the Legends Broadcast Network. We're on their social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Also on PrepSpin.com, and PrepSpin powering today's broadcast. This one down on the ground. The third baseman, Claycamp, has it. Throws to second to Deaton for the force out, and that'll do it for the Leyendas as no runs cross the plate. It's 1-0, however, still, as the Lexington Legends coming up to the plate. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin in the Lexington Legends Broadcast Network. Well, we head to the bottom of the second inning of play. The Legends looking for their first run. Let's see what happens. Swazi due up here to the plate after Zach Westcott set down the Legends in order, 1, 2, 3. We got the fourth batter, the cleanup hitter, Swazi, at the plate. He's looking at a 2-0 count here from Westcott. Westcott got a lot of fans watching today. Matter of fact, Marianne Richardson loves seeing the former UK players play. The chopper down to Million, picks up, fires over like $1 million to first to Pascal for the first out. So, the ground out to third. And that'll bring up Cornette to the plate. So Cornette going to dig back in. Well, he digs in for the first time today. Looks at the first pitch in there for a strike. All four batters that Westcott has faced, he's got them all out so far. That pitch in there, foul tipped right in the catcher's glove. 0-2 the count. Cornette digging back in from the left side. Dalton Cornette, 6'1", 180. This one lifted out to shallow left field, and it'll fall in there for the first base hit of the ball game for the Legends. So the Legends with a runner on first now, and that will bring up Clay Camp to the plate. Sam Claycamp digging in for the first time today. Sam, 6'2", 205 from Columbus High School and Franklin College. Big swing and a miss. High heat inside. Claycamp playing third base for the Legends. That pitch missing off the plate and high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Claycamp back in there. That pitch down low and outside. Cornette over at first base. Claycamp at the plate. He's looking at a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Westcott misses upstairs and inside. 3-1 now the count. Sun shining bright here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, Lexington, Kentucky. Runner goes. This one fouled out of play. A souvenir for the fans. You're socially distanced according to your group, as you see some of the fans there in attendance. Every other row. Marquez Cohen says he's on fire. Full count here at the plate to Claycamp. That pitch, we'll have to wait on the official, but the runner at second tagged out. Nice throw from Cottom behind the plate. Threw him where the tag was at, and that was a strikeout at the plate as well as Claycamp goes down on strikes. So it was a strike him out, throw him out to end the bottom of the second. We're going to head to the top of the third inning of play. You're watching the game live here on the Lexington Legends Broadcast Network, powered by PrepSpin. Deron Elmore will step up to the plate for the Leyendas. It'll be Elmore, Cottom, and Saint due up.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Leyendas, center fielder number 3, Deron Elmore.
Elmore, the Paul Morse product, if you will, out of Danville High School. I once caught a no-hitter that Deron Elmore threw against his rival Boyle County many years ago. That shot down to third base, and it was a rocket. Claycamp got a glove on it, but it was a rocket right at him, and Elmore on it first. It was a hard-hit baseball.
Now back to the Leyendas, the catcher number 4, Cole Cotton.
Watch this again on the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet's instant replay. You see, it was a hard shot. My goodness, Elmore. So Cottom stepping up to the plate, 0-1 the count. He swings at the second offering. That pitch brought the heat on that pitch from Tim Brown. 92 on the gun. Cottom digging back in. Flied out to center field his first at bat. This time he lifts it out to right field. Swazi got a beat on it over there and makes the play. So Swazi able to retire Cottom, and Saint will step up to the plate. Saint with a base hit. Already in this ball game, and made an outstanding play over at shortstop, covering a lot of grounds. Saint looks at the Tim Brown offering. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-0 Leyendas leading the Legends. The on plate umpire said he did commit, and that is a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Brown working quickly still, looking for the outside corner just off the plate. Jeff Chris says they don't call it the hot corner for no reason. No, sir, and I'll show you that replay again. Elmore hit that ball so hard. Another strikeout in the ball game for Brown. Let's watch that shot down third. Watch this, and we'll slow it down for you, and even on slow-mo you'll see that it's extremely... Look at that. I mean, it almost just... I mean, it ate Claycamp up. All right. Well, the Leyendas leave 1 man on, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third here in just a second, live at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Schuler, Bocino, and Deaton due up. Schuler will step up to the plate here for the Legends. We're here in the bottom of the third inning of play. William Warfield here with you, filling in for Murph, who's the voice of the Lexington Legends normally. Well, will be anyway. And I want to send a shout out to him. Hope he feels well and gets better. 1 ball, no strike to count. This ball lifted out to the gap, and going back out there is Ludy. He looks up, and he'll watch this one fly out of the ballpark. There it was. Schuler with a bomb to left center field for a home run for the Legends. Schuler goes yard, and this game is tied up. Bocino will step up to the plate. Peter Bocino going to get hit right in the back. Wonder if that was designed there by Westcott. You get a home run hit on you, and you hit the next guy right in between the numbers on the back of the jersey. And to bring up Coach Deaton to the plate. Lisa Cromwell watching today. I'm sure she's rooting on Coach Steve Deaton. Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Cromwell's daughter, Sloan, played for the Dunbar baseball team. If I'm not mistaken, she played for him a year and was the only girl in Fayette County that played on the baseball team. That was pretty special. One ball, no strikes to count to Coach Deaton. One ball, no strikes here at the plate. Sloan, we were being told, also played at Transy. Deaton tried to put down the bunt. He pops it up, and the pitcher, Westcott, able to make the play. We'll go back to the top of the order with Ben Revere, who struck out. He'll be playing or batting next. Little commotion there on the infield. Little mound meeting right now is one of the players. It looks like the third baseman might have got shooken up a little bit. Million looks like he's kind of hobbling around a little bit. May have twisted an ankle or something. And actually, I take that back. Pasquale is the one that's hobbling around. Looks like he might have twisted his ankle a little bit. Million's fine. He's feeling like $1 million. I'm going to wear that out all night, ain't I? So here's Ben Revere. Runner on first for the Legends. Ben Revere at the plate. We're all tied up as the ball gets past the catcher, and the runner will take second base for the Legends. Bocino now at second. Ben Revere at the plate looking at 1 ball, no strike. Jeff Crisp has said she played second base and was actually pretty good at it. Yes, she was. I remember very, very well. That pitch off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes here to Ben Revere. So Revere should not get out the rest of the night. If he stays true to the way he's been playing so far, he's 90% of the time he's been on base. He's already struck out once tonight. So I would imagine that he'll be on base the rest of the evening. We'll see. He's looking at 2 balls and a strike. Rear back in, and Bocino out at second with a nice lead. Here's the offering from Westcott. This ball put out to right field, and a nice sliding catch out in right field by King. King came in and was able to make the play as he was sliding down to his knees, catching the baseball. Laura Tonkin with the exclamation mark. Not sure exactly what that means, Laura, but maybe you can fill us in there a little bit in the chat room on Facebook. We're in the bottom of the third. Devin Hairston at the plate. He grounded out to the shortstop his first at bat. Takes a big whiff at that one. Couldn't catch up to the high heat. That came in there at 88 miles an hour. No balls and 1 strike to count here to Devin Hairston. The pitch. That went upstairs as well, but it'll stay high in the attic for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the Leyendas and the Legends. You're watching the game live here on the Legends Broadcast Network. Ball down to Saint at shortstop. He bobbles it, throws to first. Everybody's going to be safe. So runners on the corners now for the Legends. Runners on the corners. Winokur going to step up to the plate. Lisa says Sloan is playing for the Lexington Adult Baseball League this summer. That's awesome. Winokur digging in. He's crowding the plate from the left side. The pitch downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down. Bottom of the third. We're all tied up thanks to the big home run by Schuler. Led off the inning with a big monster shot just below the video board out in left center field. Westcott's offering. This ball lifted out to the outfield. Revere camping out underneath of it and makes the play. Elmore makes the play. I was looking at the wrong side there. That was Duran Elmore who camped out underneath of it and made the play. There for a second, I was thinking, hey, that jump looked like Revere out there, but that was Duran Elmore making the play. All right, so we're going to head to the top of the 4th here in Lexington, all tied up 1-1. Pasquale coming up to the plate with the Mama Mamacita song. Is that one fouled down the third base line? One to one, our score. Beckert scored the run for the Leyendas, and Schuler hit a home run for the Legends, and that's the story of this one so far. Pascal puts this one into play. Deaton's going to glove it. Bobbles it a little bit, and he will lose control of it. Coach Deaton, that one ate him up a little bit out there at second base. So they'll bring up King to the plate.
Now batting for the Leyendas, the right fielder number 33, Nick King.
Nick King about to step up to the plate. We've got is that Coach Eddie Brooks coming out here talking with the umpire. Looks like we may have a pinch runner coming into the ball game for Pascal. We'll wait and see who this guy is. Coming in to run for Pascal will be number 9 for the Leyendas.
His runner for the Leyendas, number 9, Adarius Moody.
Number 9 is Darius Moody from Richmond, Virginia. He played for Kentucky Christian University. He's from Henrico High School out in Virginia. So he's in the ball game. He will be running at first base. In there for Pascal. At the plate, King. Chopper right back up the middle. It's gloved by Deaton. He steps on second base, fires the first to Bocino, and Coach Deaton says, you know what, I bobbled the last one, but I'll make up for it, and he turns the double play. Coach Steve Deaton. Goes down as a 4-6-3. Or actually a 4-3, excuse me, because he stepped on the bag, so it goes down as a 4-3 double play. And Million will step up to the plate. That one gloved out, and Coach Deaton got a glove on that one, trying to chase it down. And, man, he's all over the field right now. I want to clip some of these out for him. So a base hit for Million, and Bobby Crisp will step back up to the plate.
Now batting for the Leyendas, designated hitter number 24, Bobby Crisp.
Lord Tompkin is watching from Michigan. She appreciates the stream. We appreciate you tuning in, Laura. Zach fan, she says. Bobby Crisp at the plate. Moody over on first for, or excuse me, I take that back. Million over on first for the Leyendas. 2 out. Again, top of the 4th inning of play here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. The pitch. This one down the first base line. Nice jump there by Million to to dodge the baseball. So runners on first and second. Goes in for a base hit for Chris, and here's Ludi coming to the plate.
Left fielder number 26, Colin Moody.
April Crisp says, let's go, Bob. He got on with a base hit. And now here's Ludi to the plate looking at the first pitch, a strike from Tim Brown. Ludi struck out his first at bat. He's getting another opportunity here now. Runners on first and second. The pitch to the plate. Missing a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Deaton all over the field today. I'm not sure how old Coach Deaton is, but I assume that he's close to 40, I would imagine, but he's out here just making it happen. Runners advance on the pass ball, so we got runners on second and on third. Michelle Tackett watching from Pikeville, Kentucky. Jeff Chris says, Bobby, woohoo, base hit. I don't know if I did that right or not, Jeff, but give it the old college try. Two balls, two strike to count here to Ludi. Tim Brown. The pitch. And that one fouled out of play as well. You're watching the game live here from Whitaker Bank Ballpark in Lexington, Kentucky. It's the Lexington Legends and the Lexington Leyendas. I'm going to send out a shout to Jesse Scaglione. Big swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the Leyendas. We're still tied up. No runs crossed the plate. They leave 2 on. You're watching the game live here on the network. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go nowhere.
All right, it's time to send down the microphone mic for a fun new contest. We got Mike. Thank you so much. And we're here on a beautiful day here with your great ballpark. We appreciate all of y'all masking up and coming around and enjoying it. So, in true Legend fashion, we have a game we like to call Who's That Mask? What's your name, bud? I got Braxton over here. He's 6. Where's he from? Rodriguez? Georgetown? Oh, God. Listen, Braxton, this is a tough one. You're going up there on the left field field where it's coming up famous guy. That's what that is. I got a prize for you. Who is that? You sure? He said that with confidence. He said Iron Man. Is he right? Yeah, Tony Stark is the winner. You, sir. Just want to prize out of the Legends prize closet. Enjoy it. That is Iron Man, and we'll tune in tomorrow. See you tomorrow's famous match here, and we will continue to play. Hey, that match. Leading off, the bottom of the 4th inning for the Legends. Right fielder number 30, Joe Swazi.
Swazi will step up to the plate for the Legends. It'll be Swazi, Cornett, and Claycamp due up here for the Legends as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning of play. We got folks watching in Norwalk, Connecticut, also watching in Flemingsburg, Kentucky today. Casey Buzzard watching down in Flemingsburg. Laura Tompkin down in Houghton, Michigan. Well, up in Houghton, Michigan, as the first pitch is in play there. And a quick out for the Legends is Swazi thrown out at first base. Cornett will step up to the plate now. Cornett looks at the first offering on the outside corner for a strike. Cornett with a base hit in the ball game today. This pitch sent right back to the pitcher. Westcott has it, and he will toss over to first to Pascal for the out. Good glove there by Zach Westcott. Here's Sam Claycamp, struck out his first at bat. He's going to try it again. The pitch outside a ball. Cindy Skinner asking, is Clinton Holland pitching any today? And the truth is, we're not sure. There is some movement down in the bullpen area for the Legends. We'll see if we can find out who that is. Three balls, no strikes here at the plate for Clay Camp. This pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Bear with me, I'm looking to see who that might be down in the bullpen area. This ball down to the third baseline, and Million backhands it with the $1 million glove. And that's going to do it for the Legends in the bottom of the fourth. No runs crossed the plate. We're still tied 1-1 as we head to the top of the fifth here in Lexington. You're watching the game live here on the Legends Broadcast Network and on PrepSpin.com. We head to the top of the fifth inning of play here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Let's talk about scores around the major leagues today. And Cubs are playing at the Royals tonight at 8:05 p.m. The Reds and Indians are scoreless in the bottom of the second inning of play. They got the runner over on first base right now for the Indians. The Dodgers and Padres play at 9:10 tonight. In the bottom of the first right now, it's the Yankees and Phillies scoreless. In game one today between the Yankees and Phillies, the Phillies won 11-7 in 7 innings played. And then the Blue Jays and the Braves are playing right now in the bottom of the second, 1-0, the Blue Jays. And that's being played there in Atlanta. The Red Sox and Rays, 0-0, top of the fourth inning of play. The Mets and Nationals are also playing. At the end of the fifth inning of play, it's 2-1. New York Mets leading the Nationals. 1-0 right now. The Twins are leading the Pirates in the top of the third inning of play. Brewers play the White Sox tonight at 8:10 p.m. Giants and Rockies play tonight at 8:40 p.m. Astros and Diamondbacks at 9:10 p.m. And Rangers and Athletics at 9:10 p.m. And then Angels are playing the Mariners tonight at 9:40 p.m. By the way, Joe Adell, a Ballard alum, made his Major League debut last night, got his first Major League hit. Played for Ballard out of Louisville High School. Or out of Louisville, Kentucky, I should say. Orioles and Marlins playing today. First game, it was 1-0, the Marlins defeating the Orioles, and now they're in game two, and that hasn't started yet. Postponed is the Cardinals and Tigers series, and that's going to catch up on the Major League Baseball game so far going on tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here at the plate. A young man who hit the big home run. was Schuler in the ball game. The young man who hit the big home run was Schuler in the ball game for the Legends. The Leyendas, however, back to the top of the lineup. This is Becker at the plate. So you got Becker, Elmore, and Cottom due up here for the Leyendas. Big swing and a miss. And it's going to set down Becker. So Elmore will step up to the plate here for the Leyendas. Elmore looking at the first offering in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Ron Elmore struck out and has got a base hit in the ballgame. Remember that rocket shot down the third base line. Lindsay Land watching from section 206. Lindsay Land doing it right. She's here at the ball game and watching on her phone. The pitch. Big cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch, and this one put into play. The first baseman, Bocchino, will flip over to the new pitcher in the ball game, by the way. The new pitcher in the ball game, number 36 for the Legends. He's a big fella. Ty Boyles is who's in there, 6'3", 270. Cole Cottom stepping up to the plate. Cole Cottom flying out twice today. Center field and to right field. He's flying out. By the way, the tape on Boyles, we mentioned 6'3", 270. Well, he's from Quartz Hill, California. He played at Quartz Hill High School out in California as well, and he was drafted in the 11th round and back in 2013 by the Cincinnati Reds. Ty Boyles on the mound for the Legends. Top of the 5th inning of play. 2 balls, no strike to count here to Cottom. Cole Cottom at the plate. Looking at 3 balls, no strikes. Ty Boyles. When you look out there at him, he kind of reminds you a little bit of Jared Lorenzen a little bit. And he's left-handed, so, you know, even more reminding so of Jared Lorenzen. He does walk Cottom, and Saint will step up to the plate. On the count here at the plate to Saint, Orveo Saint. We mentioned he's from the Bahamas. Milwaukee Brewers have an interest in him. Base hit and a strikeout today. Runner on first for the Leyendas. Becker scored the only run of the ball game for the Leyendas. Schuler, the only run of the game for the Legends. Orveo looking at that pitch inside and low. 2 balls and 1 strike. That came in at 91 miles an hour from Ty Boyles. Runner on first with a nice lead. Boyles not paying any attention. He's just bringing it to the plate. Again, a 91-mile-an-hour fastball to Orveo Saint. 3 balls and a strike. pitch. This one fouled out of play. Top of the fifth inning of play here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. The lights came on thanks to the Kentucky Coal Association. The pitch. Ball 4, and that draws a walk for Saint, and that'll bring up Pascal to the plate. And Moody will be batting for Pascal, because Pascal, we thought Moody was just going to be running for him, which was the case last inning, or a couple innings ago, and then Moody is actually staying in the ball game in place of Pascal. So this is Moody at the plate. 1-1, all tied up. 1 ball, no strike here at the plate to Moody. He takes a big cut, couldn't catch up to it. A little too far outside off the plate for him, but he took a chance at it. Swung through and missed it. Bill Gilbert's watching from Villa Grove, Illinois. His grandson is pitching for him for the Leyendas, we understand. 1 ball, 1 strike here at the plate to Moody. The pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Steve Stone says, "Go, Luke." Lindsey Land says that John Sims owes us like 10 hot dogs. Send them all up to the press box in care of Jesse. Scaglione. There's a ball that's lifted out. The third baseman, Clay Camp, underneath of it. He makes the play. He backed up till he got to the right spot and was able to haul that one in. So that's going to do it for the Leyendas. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. The Legends coming up to the plate. Looks like we got Schuler, Bocino, and Deaton due up for the Legends when we return. Schuler going to step up to the plate to lead things off for the Legends. You might remember he hit the Just underneath the scoreboard out in left center field, a home run, the only run of the ball game for the Legends. Matter of fact, if we get an opportunity, we might show that to you here again shortly. As that pitch downstairs for a ball. 2 balls, no strike the count. Schuler, Bocino, and Deaton due up here for the Legends in the bottom of the 5th inning of play. That one on the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Matt Tucker says, yep, great weather for baseball today. Yes, it is. It's right there in that sweet spot. Big swing by Schuler. Could not connect. 2-2 the count. Infield playing back. Matter of fact, up the middle, they're playing all the way in the grass. A big swing and a miss again, and so Schuler goes down. He's trying to kill the baseball. I think he's trying to put that one out on that warehouse out there in center field. Bocino will step up to the plate. Bocino hit by a pitch his first at bat, and I believe it was because of the home run that Schuler hit. And he's going to be hit. Oh, he almost got hit again. I thought he was, but just missing him inside. Bocino crowding the plate. He's hit right in between the numbers his last at bat. This one fouled out of play, 0-2. Now, that first pitch, they called a strike on him, I guess, where he's crowding the plate so tight there. It looked like it was a pitch inside, but it did catch the inside corner. So 0-2 the count here at the plate. That pitch just missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It might have been a makeup call for the first pitch. 1-2. That one on the outside corner. Now we're being told it's 2-2 is the count. Big swing and a miss. It doesn't matter now as he goes down on strikes. Yeah, that first pitch was a ball. It was incorrectly put on the scoreboard, but it was a ball. But it doesn't matter because he does go down on strikes. Bocino down on strikes, and Deaton, who's been a defensive gem with the glove today, not so much with the arm, but with the glove, stepping up to the plate. Coach Deaton of Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School took a big cut. 0-1 the count. Marlene Horn says our grandson is Ben Revere watching from Jersey. Appreciate you tuning in, Marlene. I pitched the hook. Missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. McMullen Marie says, let's go Legends, your favorite Dollar General employee cheering you on, guys. Nice play out in right field by King. Dollar General employee cheering you guys on. Jesse, is that somebody you know?
We love it. We love it.
Obviously, she's watching over there on her cell phone while the game's going on. Nice play out in right field by King to end the bottom of the 5th. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. The Leyendas coming up to bat. We'll tell you who when we return. Back here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, we got a new second baseman for the Legends in the ball game, the West Jessamine product / the Moorhead State product. That's Bud Morton. Going to be playing second base. Comes in for Coach Steve Deaton. So here we go. It's the Leyendas and the Legends all tied up 1-1. And at the plate for the Leyendas is King. He was hit by a pitch and got a base hit today. A pitch on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Again, if you're keeping score back at home, Becker scored the run for the Leyendas. Schuler hit a home run for the Legends, and that's where we're at right now. Other than that, we've had really good defensive plays out there, and it's been a great game, especially over in right field. We were just talking in between innings. King has made some outstanding catches out in right field for the Leyendas. He's the young man at the plate with a 1-2 count. Bulls puts it in there right in the sweet spot, and King chases another strikeout for the Legends. Talking about a great glove today, Mike Million, who's a new addition to the team, stepping up to the plate for the Leyendas. Got Eddie Brooks fans out there. Best coach ever, we're being told by Hayes Featherston. The pitch in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count to Mike Million, the fine third baseman for the Leyendas. Ty Boyles, drafted by the Cincinnati Reds, on the mound for the Legends. He was the 11th round pick back in 2013 out of California. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He tried to throw something funky there, and it kind of was outside, though. Don Schuler's watching his grandson Jacob Schuler from Owensboro. Don, we hope you got a chance to see the home run that your grandson hit to tie the ball game up. So Les Morton watching, says, "Let's go Legends." Let's go Bud Morton, she says, more importantly. Called many Bud Morton games over the years when he played down in West Jessamine. That's my hometown, Jessamine County. Just right down the road here. I guess about 14 or 15 miles outside of Lexington. Full count here at the plate to Mike Million. And he draws ball 4, so he's on base for the Leyendas. And Bobby Crisp will step up to the plate. Bobby Crisp drew a walk and got a base hit today, Bobby Crisp has. Facing a big lefty out there on the mound. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching on Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitter and all the other different places that we are broadcasting this game. The pitch from Boyles. Cornett thought about a snap throw down to first, but you got a quick base runner out there, and Mike Million, he's going to adjust the shoestrings a little bit. Gives a thumbs up to his head coach. Says he's ready. Boyles has yet to try to do any kind of pickoff move yet. He's just bringing the heat to the plate. Not even looking at the runner over on first right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Should Crisp get on? Ludi waiting on deck. That pitch down low, a ball. Of course, Crisp would have to hit into a double play for Ludi not to get the bat, so Ludi should get a turn. He should be coming up next. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner thought about going. We'll head back. And the count now full here at the plate to Crisp. Ty Boyles. A little bit of control issue here the last couple of batters. That pitch on the outside corner, a beauty. He says, I hear you, William. Paints the outside corner with some heat. That came in there at 93 miles an hour. And Ludi will step back up to the plate. Struck out twice tonight. He hasn't seen Boyles yet. He striked out twice against Tim Brown, who started the ball game for the Legends. Ludi ready to roll. That pitch inside, and it catches a piece, I believe. Yes, it does catch a piece of Ludi. So Ludi hit by the pitch. It kind of ricocheted off of the dirt and got a piece of him. So runners on first and second now. Becker will step back up to the plate. Mary Jo Collins King says, shout out to baseball coach Keith Bowman from UC Claremont helping Nick King. Shout out to you, Coach Bowman. So back to the top of the lineup as we flip it back over. Becker, base hit today, ground out and a strikeout. Looks at a 1-0 count from Ty Boyles. Donna Ludi says says Colin was a possible prospect for the Cincinnati Reds 5 years ago while a freshman at Wabash Valley College. How cool is that? Colin also played for the University of Kentucky. 2 balls, no strikes at the plate. Becker does put it in play. Hairston has it. Flips to second for the force out, and that'll do it for the Leyendas. They leave a couple on the bags, but the game will remain tied 1-1. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning of play here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. We'll be right back, folks. 1, 2, and 3 due up here for the Legends. Revere, Hairston, and Winokur due up for the Lexington Legends. Revere struck out and flied out here today. And let's see what he does here in the bottom of the 6th. The Leyendas and Legends. Revere rips one deep down the right field side, and I hope and I pray that does not hit my new truck that's parked right in that area. Ben Revere, you might have you might have a text later or something. That pitch outside. Ball, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1, and it's up high. 3-1 the count. Got a lot of people watching on Facebook today. The ball is going to be short left center, and it is caught by the shortstop Saint. Backpedals out there to make the play. Revere just not having a very good night here tonight at the plate. So here's Hairston. Devin Hairston. The pitch. That one upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes the count. This pitch inside a ball. 2-0 to Devin Hairston. Ground out and got a base hit today. Back at it again. Thirsty Thursdays tomorrow here at the ballpark. Make sure you come out and check out Thirsty Thursday. Again, everybody being socially distant and temperatures are taken before you make it inside the gate here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, so it's a great opportunity to catch some live baseball here in Lexington, and professional baseball at that. Andy Shea and his staff here at the Legends thinking outside of the box, so to speak. We'll say outside of the diamond. And bringing professional baseball here, even though the minor league baseball teams decided to cancel the season. We have professional baseball here live at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Great job by the folks here at the Lexington Legends. And, of course, we need to thank some of the folks up there in the Florence Freedom as well, and the Florence Y'alls, part of the whole project here. Big swing and a foul ball. Count will stay full. 3-2 to Devin Hairston. Winokur waiting on deck for the Legends. All tied up. If you want to send a shout out, you can do so through Facebook. We'd love to hear from you guys. That ball fouled. Celeste Morton says Bud is her baby brother. Full count still here at the plate to Hairston. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him on strike 3 there. Winokur going to step up to the plate. Six strikeouts in the ball game today for the Leyendas. Zach Westcott getting it done today for the Leyendas. Still in the ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping back up for the third time tonight. This ball fouled out of play. Giving chase over there was Million, but it makes the crowd. And a souvenir for somebody over there. Brian wants to know, are these Royals farmhands? No, they are not. These are guys that played for either Major League Baseball teams, minor league teams, or college teams. These guys are very, very good. But we got guys that have represented the Diamondbacks, the Reds, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the White Sox, you name it. A lot of professional players here and guys that were just drafted that are minor leaguers that do not have a minor league season right now are playing here today. Some of those guys are in the ball game. Winokur at the plate. Looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes as he fouls that offering off. One ball, 2 strikes. By the way, earlier I had mentioned Ludi, University of Kentucky. It was actually Northern Kentucky University. I apologize about that. So I wanted to correct that. Base hit for Winokur. Swazi will step back up to the plate. So a runner on first for the Legends, and Swazi going to step back up to the plate. We got guys representing the Padres, the Dodgers, the Brewers, the Twins. I mean, the guy that's got a lot of Major League experience is Ben Revere out in center field for the Legends. He's one guy that's out there playing that you might be familiar with. Tommy Claycamp says, thanks for the broadcast. Love being able to watch even when we can't make it to the game. We appreciate you tuning in. Sarah Larson is watching from Minnesota, says, go Luke Becker. Two balls, no strikes here at the plate. Swazi. Over to third base. It's thrown over to second for the force out. Million makes the play. Becker will step on the bag. And that'll do it for the Legends in the bottom of the 6th. So we head to the top of the 7th here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. We're still all tied up, 1-1. Top of the 7th inning of play we go. Duran Elmore going to lead things off here for the Leyendas. It's Elmore, Cottom, and Saint due up here for the Leyendas. Elmore struck out, base hit, and ground out so far today. The pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count here to Duran Elmore. Mason Schroeder watching tonight. Allison Brown said missed a couple innings. Who's pitching for Lexington? So we got Ty Boyles, the Cincinnati Reds draft pick from 2013, out on the mound right now. And Zach Westcott still pitching for the Leyendas. Elmore fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Marlene Horn says, I jinxed Ben. Yes, I probably did. When we started the broadcast tonight, I said he's been on base about 90% of the time, and I'd be damned if he's 0 for 3 today. I apologize to him. That's probably why he fouled the ball off, and I probably walk out there and the truck's been hit. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Or 2 balls, 1 strike to count, excuse me. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Here's Elmore. And Boyles pitch inside. We go to 3 balls and a strike. Boyles taking his time to kick to the plate. This one put into play. Hairston has a beat on it at short. Throws over to first to Bocino, and Elmore out. So Cottom will step up to the plate. Mike Sandbrink says, thanks for broadcasting. Gabe finished up his practice and now watching his buddies Cottom and Becker play. Cottom pops this one out to center field. Revere makes the play. Ben Revere making the play out there is our camera guy. Try to get a little close up there, but the net kind of prevented him from doing so. Orveo Saint going to step up to the plate. This ball lifted out to right field. Giving chase for it out there is Swazi, but makes the play. Swazi chases it down. Long fly ball out to right field. Swazi covering ground. All right, we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll listen in to the 7th inning stretch, though. Bottom of the 7th inning of play, and we're going to have a new pitcher in the ball game for the Leyendas. And it looks like number 40, Harrison Cooney, going to step up to the plate. Harrison Cooney, or step up to the mound, excuse me. Cooney coming in for Westcott. Cornett going to step up to the plate. Cornett, Claycamp, and Schuler due up as Cornett sends one out to deep center field, and chasing it down out there is Elmore making the play. Claycamp due up next. Zach Westcott with a great outing here today for the Leyendas. Allowed one run to cross the plate, but he finished. We'll tell you what he finished with strikeout-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like he's finished with 6 strikeouts on the day. Zach Westcott. Gave up 3 hits and struck out 6. Cooney throws the heat. And Cooney is from Cincinnati, Ohio. He was a Los Angeles Angels 6th round pick back in 2013. Claycamp struck out today and flied out to the third baseman. All tied up 1-1. You're watching a game live here on the Legends Broadcast Network and also here on prepspin.com. The 1-2 went in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wendy Westcott says, great outing, Zach. Time called here at the plate. Little Queen playing over the loudspeakers. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th. Legends at the plate. Claycamp looks at that. A ball outside, and it's 3-2, a full count now to Claycamp. Let us know where you're watching from if you're watching online. Full count here at the plate. That pitch in there for a strike. A beautiful pitch by Harrison Cooney. Claycamp, all he can do is look back at the mound and admire that pitch. Jacob Schuler, the only run of the ball game on a home run swing. And a pitch inside. Let's watch that home run swing. bring that up here for you shortly. Here's the home run swing, by the way. You'll see he pokes it out to left center field. It goes right underneath the video board out there. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet instant replay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Gary Schroeder watching tonight with us. 1-2 the count here to Schuler. This one fouled out of play. Every Wednesday here at the ballpark is 25-cent hot dog day. Make sure to come out here and enjoy ballpark hot dogs. Lori Shaga is watching from Luke Becker from Granada, Minnesota. 2 balls, 2 strikes here at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's going to do it for Schuler and the Legends in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to head to the top of the 8th here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. You're watching the Legends Broadcast Network.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Well, coming into the ball game and pitching for the Legends is going to be Braxton Roxby. So a night at the Roxby here tonight as Braxton, a 2020 draft pick of the Cincinnati Reds, stepping up to the plate. Celeste Morton is watching from the ATL tonight. She says the Braves won last night. Well, so did the Cubs there, Celeste. I'm a big Cubs fan. I'm a big Cubs fan. Denver watching from Corner Peak, North Carolina. So they missed last night's game. We didn't have a broadcast here last night from Whitaker Bank Ballpark, but they may have done a broadcast from up in Florence possibly. So Moody going to step up to the plate here for the Leyendas. It's going to be Moody, King, and Million due up. 1 ball, no strike to count. Roxby. Again, Braxton Roxby out on the mound. for the Lexington Legends. Braxton from Pittsburgh, and matter of fact, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Again, he was Cincinnati Reds pick in the 2020 NDFA. That pitch upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. One the score. Elijah Wilson says, "Go Cubs, go!" Absolutely, Elijah. You got a score of the game tonight. They're at the Royals. I think that got started at 8:10 our time, which would be 7:10 their time. I'll look that up. I got MLB TV here. It's the perk of working here at the ballpark is you got MLB TV all you want. Top of the third in that game, Cubs at Royals, and it's 0-0. This one fouled out of play. Braves are losing to the Blue Jays in the top of the fifth, 2-0, Celeste, tonight. I was up in Chicago on Monday. This one, a high towering fly ball that's in foul territory, but caught over there by Bocchino. Bocchino hauls that one in. King will step back up to the plate. Nick King playing some dynamic right field tonight. Pitcher is Braxton Roxby, out on the mound for the Legends. He came in relief for Ty Boyles. You got back-to-back Cincinnati guys that have pitched here in this one. Here's the 1-0. That pitch outside a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Or 2 balls and no strikes, I should say. 2 balls and no strikes here at the plate. I gave him a magical third pitch that hasn't happened yet. Let's see if I told the future here on this offering. Here's the 2-0. That pitch missing. 3 balls and no strikes. William Warfield here with you, high atop Whitaker Bank Ballpark in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Roxby looking at a 3-0 here to King, and that pitch in there for a strike. He brought the heat right down Main Street. King digging back in. Here's the offering, and it swung through and missed. 3-2. Now the count. So the count goes full here to King. King base hit, strikeout, and hit by pitch tonight. This one hit over to the shortstop who got a glove on it. Hairston with a dive to his left. Well, I guess it would be to his right. It's to my left, to his right. Almost came up with it. So a runner on first. A base hit for King. Hairston almost had a spectacular play. So here's Mike Million. Polly and Phil watching Nick King Philip Ray. We're all tied up 1-1. The curveball hits the outside corner, 0-1. Runner on first. I'll switch the camera angle there for you. The pitch to the plate. This one right to the shortstop, Harrison. Gloves it, throws over to first. And the first baseman, Bocino, could not hang on to the ball. That would have been definitely a double play had Bocino hung on. Bobby Crisp coming back up to the plate. Oh, Denver and Lindsay, you guys are too funny. Great stuff there in the chat. Top of the 8th inning of play. 1-1 our score. Again, we got a runner on first over there. Bobby Crisp at the plate. He's got a base hit, a base on balls, and a strikeout tonight in 3 plate appearances. Ludi would be next should Crisp get on. This one driven out to center field, but no worries. Revere there. And Revere hauls it in. That's going to do it for the Leyendas. In the top of the 8th, we're going to head to the bottom of the 8th. You're watching the game live here on Prep Spin and on the Legends Broadcast Network. Back here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark with a North Laurel High School star pitcher coming into the ball game. Zach Hurley also played for the University of Cumberland. He's coming into the ball game to pitch. So Zach Hurley, the new pitcher in the ball game, and Bocino will be his first batter that he's faced, and Bocino sends this one out to Elmore in center field. Elmore got a nice jump on it out there, so a fly out to center field for Bocino. One pitch for Zach Curley and one out already, and that'll bring up to the plate Bud Morton. Bud Morton in high school for West Jessamine High School under Coach Jody Hamilton was a speed demon, so to speak, out on the bases. I mean, you talk about Ricky Henderson type speed out there for the West Jessamine Star. He went on to play for the Morehead State Eagles, and it's been a while since we've heard from Bud, but the young man's definitely got talent. One down here in the bottom of the eighth inning of play for the Legends. It's 2 balls, no strikes to count here to Bud Morton at the plate. Zach Hurley on the mound as he misses off of the corner there. It's 3-0. Gary Ball watching tonight. Gary Ball, my tag team partner on my podcast. You guys can check that out on prepspin.com. Tim Mohan was wanting to know how you pronounce Leyendas. Leyendas. And it's Spanish for legends, of course. Leyendas. If you Google it, you can see that it's Spanish for legends. Morton draws a base on balls. Now watch him on the bag. I wouldn't be surprised if he's off and running because he's got excellent speed, as I mentioned earlier. Ben Revere stepping back up to the plate for the 4th time tonight. 0 for 3 tonight. I jinxed him at the start of this broadcast. Lindsay saying they've got our favorite bourbon here. Marlene's watching the Phillies on her TV and the Legends on her phone. All right. A pitch missing. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Ben Revere. Bud Morton over there on first base. Zach Curley on the mound. The pitch. That one upstairs and inside for a ball. Some of the comments coming through on Facebook are pretty cool. The pitch. Revere's going to have his first base hit of the night. So Revere's on. And you've got runners on first and second for the Legends now. And as Revere comes through. And Hairston, who has speed himself, coming up to the plate. And he's got quick bat speed. Certainly capable of hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You're welcome, Tim. Appreciate you watching tonight. Devin Hairston, the Tates Creek product. Stepping up to the plate. He was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers. He's got this ball into play and going to second, now over to first base, and he's going to be safe at first. Million threw the ball over to Becker, who was covering second base, and then they tried to turn the double play off the hit there from Hairston. Only got one, so you got runners on the corners. And I mentioned Bud Morton was so fast out there, we totally missed him going from second to third. That's totally our bad here in the press box, as it happened very, very quietly, like Matrix type of stuff, honestly, because nobody saw it up here until we saw him on third. Two to one, the Lexington Legends now lead the Leyendas. Winokur at the plate for the Legends. Looks at that pitch. Just off the plate. 1-1 to count. One ball, one strike. Runners on the corners for the Lexington Legends. Winokur gonna pop this one up on the infield, and it looks like McMillian is going to catch it as the wind plays around with it just a little bit. That'll do it for the Legends in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to head to the top of the 9th now. The Legends 3 outs away from winning this ball game and closing it out here tonight. Leyendas trying to do something about it, however. They're going to send some of their good hitters up to the plate. We'll tell you who when we return. Back here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, well, when you got the lead, you bring in your closer. You bring in the guy that can set them down and win the ball game for you here and close it out. Yep, Robbie Ross Jr. coming into the ball game to try to close this one out. He's going to face Ludi, Becker, and Elmore. So 9-1-2 due up here for the Leyendas. The pitch in there for a strike. Robbie Ross Jr. He pitched for the Boston Red Sox, also pitched for the Texas Rangers. That pitch missing off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Ludi. Ludi, again, was, we were told that the Reds were interested in him pretty heavily back in high school. Ross's pitch in there for a strike. Ross hit 82 on that one, so that was his off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Ross brings the heat here. He does, and it's a swing and a miss. The catcher, however, Cornett, picks up and tosses him out. So strikeout, throw him out there for Robbie Ross. Donna Ludi says that when Colin Ludi's second year at Wabash Valley College, 2017, included a trip out to the JUCO World Series. Well, it's a small world, Donna, because I have produced the online broadcast of the JUCO World Series. I did it for 3 years in a row. And I've been out there to Grand Junction, Colorado at Sam Simplizio Field. And just a great view out there when you look out towards the left field line and you see the nice mountain out there in the background. Beautiful ballpark out there at Sam Simplizio Field. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. 2-1, Lexington Legends leading the Leyendas. At the plate is Becker. Yes, 2 umps tonight, Peter McFarland. The pitch. Just missing off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The catcher on the throw was Cornett. Cornett is the catcher who made the play. Robbie Ross's pitch fouled off. So staying alive at the plate is Becker. And Robbie Ross Jr., the Lexington Christian Academy star, getting drafted right out of high school. He drafted by the Boston Red Sox, played for the Texas Rangers as well. Or maybe it was the other way around. He was drafted by the Rangers and played for the Red Sox. That's how it was. That pitch on the outside corner, a Major League Baseball fastball on the outside corner there at 93 on the gun. So Becker goes down on strikes, and Elmore will step up to the plate. Elmore, now, he's got some pop in his bat from what I remembered when he played down at Danville High School for the Admirals, and Coach Paul Morse looks at that pitch from Ross for a strike. And these two may have faced off against each other in high school as well, because Ross and Elmore are around the same age. The pitch, especially maybe in the Class A games, because Lexington Christian Academy is a Class A school and Danville a Class A school as well. And that pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike here to Deron Elmore. Robbie Ross trying to close it out as the Leyendas down to their final out here at the plate with Elmore. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the offering on the inside corner for a strike from Ross. As the Mortal Kombat Finish Him is played over the loudspeakers here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. The pitch from Ross, swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Ross comes in with the save, and the Lexington Legends defeat the Lexington Leyendas with a final score of 2-1. Congratulations to the Legends on the win. Bud Morton scoring the winning run there for the Legends off the infield hit. And Schuler with a home run today. So congratulations to those guys on a great day. And that's going to do it for us here tonight on the broadcast. We hope you enjoyed the coverage here tonight. We'll see you again. Should see you again tomorrow night here on the network. So you guys stay tuned. If you can make it out to the ballpark, please do so. Again, we're having social distancing here at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Every other row has got fans in it and seated according to your group. So if you brought 4 with you, that's how we seat you here at the ballpark, and everybody's temperature taken before you enter the gate. So, again, come on out to the ballpark and have some great, safe, enjoyable baseball. And that's going to do it for us again here tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, at The King of Stream. The King of Stream on Twitter, and then also at PrepSpin, PrepSpin. Prep Spin. So for all my guys here in the press box who've done an excellent job here tonight, even though we're undermanned up here, definitely, but the spaceship's still working here high atop Whitaker Bank Ballpark. These guys are big-time players here and what's going on. So, again, thanks everybody for tuning in on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're watching at tonight. So long, everybody.